Like they do on the Discovery Channel, doing their
So you came here probably because you're wondering, is Donkey's new video game good? Or you're here because you want to hear bad things said about Mr. Donkey's video game because you just hate that guy because he gave Xenoblade 13 a bad review in his funny 5-minute internet video. Ooh, that, or you're just a fan of Metroidvania platformers and you kind of just stumbled across this video somehow, which case, hi, sweet summer child, how did you get here? Welcome. Feel welcome to stay, but like, who are you? As we all know, Animal Well is the well-known and beloved sequel to Animal Farm. It's a very bold attempt to turn it into a video game adaptation, I'll say this much, but I'm interested to see the results nonetheless. It is first and foremost a Metroidvania platformer. It is those two things, it is not anything else. It doesn't have a lot of action, run and gun, or anything. It is a platformer with puzzles and secrets, and you are playing a Metroidvania because the world is interconnected. Because I guess that's the definition of a Metroidvania now. No, the game is exactly what it looks like. A platformer with a lot of animals and puzzle solving. It's a platformer. It's fun. You are playing as a Kirby, I think. The story is that these 4 flames are like missing or something? I don't know. It's very story light. It kind of just showed me 4 flames, showed me that's my character, and told me get moving. Didn't give me a map, I don't know where to go. The main obstacle in this game are, of course, animals. That's why it is called Animal Well. Except the animals do not mean you well. At least like 90% of the time, they will probably try to murder you horribly. You can't possibly hurt me if I just never move. You can't really fight back against these animals unless there's a way that I don't know about. But you got stuff like chinchillas who always try to run towards you, you got a chameleon who tries to swallow you whole, a bunch of ravens who will absolutely peck the shit out of you, hummingbirds that steal your double jump, a bunch of hedgehogs that just hurt to walk through, presumably. I don't know, I didn't get hit by these guys, but I assume they hurt. And then just a bunch of dogs. But unlike Pet the Dog, you don't want to pet these dogs because they think you're a funny chew toy. And, you know, it led to one of the most horrifying things in this game I have ever experienced. Everything that I've played in this game so far is pretty damn good. It's consistent, it's fun, it looks good with its Atari graphics, and half the time I feel like a Freddy Fazbear animatronic is just gonna try to jump at me. Nah, you thought I was gonna jump scare you? Nah, I wouldn't do that to you. At least not without a warning. This game was developed by 2 people actually, which is really impressive. It's developed by Billy Basso and Dan Adelman. Those are some great names, by the way. And, oh shit, they got their own website? Yeah, that's sick, actually. Look at this. These guys spent about 7 years developing this game, and I think that's really impressive. I'm very happy that they finally managed to get their dream project off the ground. So, Animal Well, instead of having any kind of conventional combat, actually has a lot of tools that you can use at your disposal. You have things like firecrackers that don't really kill anything, but they do get rid of ghosts. If only Bill Murray had firecrackers in Ghostbusters. A bubble gun, which is pretty fun. It doesn't do anything other than let you jump on the platform you created, but the platform is a bubble, so once you jump off of it, it pops. It's actually a really clever way to give players a double jump as opposed to the traditional you can just jump twice now. Instead, you create a temporary platform that you can jump off of and boost yourself up. It's pretty good, actually. You have a frisbee that can do way more than I thought a frisbee should ever be capable of doing. And you have a fucking slinky. You know it's a good game when you have a slinky power-up. This is the fucking best. I love my pet slinky. I don't think he's coming back from that one. It has collectibles. It has a flute power-up. It has a secret tunnel. It has everything you could ever want. And probably more. I didn't actually finish this game for this review. I wish I did. I'm a busy man. But okay, let's address the elephant in the room. There's no elephant in the game, I lied to you. Should the game be getting all these glowing reviews that it's getting? Or is it oversaturated garbage? Yes, it deserves its fucking praise. The thing is, complaining that a publishing studio's first major release game is a oversaturated, safe genre. It's like complaining to your chef that your steak is made of meat. Like, yes, of course, their first major release is going to be a generally safe, marketable game. It's not a hard game to play, genuinely, and it has some sequences that are actually pretty difficult to play, I would say. I haven't really played those. I mean, I got as far in as getting to the first flame, but I couldn't, like, really pick it up yet. I think I have an idea of what I have to do, but I don't like it. But the game overall is a more laid-back experience in how you actually go about it, and I think it does a very good job for what it sets out to do. Being a more laid-back, platform-heavy Metroidvania that deals more with discovering secrets and having a very fascinating and charming atmosphere, which to some people, that's kind of more appealing than the usual run-and-gun style of Metroidvania. Like, sometimes as a publishing studio, you just have to publish something that is very safe in order to actually, you know, make it. And I mean, even for its genre, Animal Well is still pretty out there. I think the real reason why people are being mean to this game is because it's attached to Dunkey, and their personal opinions tend to get in the way. Dunkey's a pretty famous guy, and he's probably said some things about some RPGs that people like, and he doesn't, so... Although I think the way he announced Big Mode games was a bit pretentious, implying that he will only ever publish good games ever, and I understand why people kind of rag on him for that, but I don't think that's a good enough reason to bash his first ever game because he made a very big promise that he might struggle to fulfill in the future, but only time will tell. But to answer the question, is NOL good? Well, if you like platformers, Metroidvanias, Atari-looking graphics with a nice little clean crisp to them, and a lot of fucking animals, I'd say yeah. If you're not tired of Metroidvanias yet, you should give it a chance. It's pretty good. Also secrets. Lots of secrets.